It's not the Flycast, but it could be.
Welcome to another episode of the Flycast.
I'm your host,
Keemstar.
All right. First off, sign the desk. We're starting a new tradition.
Right here.
Anywhere, literally anywhere. We're starting a new tradition. Is there any reason that you made M, N, and C the capital letters?
I don't know.
That was just what you
back
did.
in the day, that's what people did.
What you did. Because I always played around with it for Hitch, and I was like, it would look weird. And especially if I made my T
back
capital.
then, you like, that's just what it
That's
was.
what
It was
everyone
cool
did.
back then.
Yeah. Nate Shot.
I mean, I definitely stole it from
Flame
seeing
Sword.
other people do it.
Flame Sword has the capital D.
And I don't know why. It's not like it's like the vowels or like.
Wait, what is Big Timer has the capital T and the capital M, I think. Big Time.
I don't think capital
Or capital
M.
R?
Capital R.
Capital R, that's what it is. Yeah, that's just what people did.
Wait, are you erasing this after, or is this just permanently here?
Permanently there. So you took up the
Oops.
whole.
Every time someone comes here, they're gonna. Oops.
It's like I still need to get Roger and Joe and Aaron, and eventually Avalanche has to sign this. I don't know where he is in the world though.
Tweeting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him tweet his. You look like you're not excited about this.
No, I just think your notebook's funny.
Why, dude? I
Because
wonder
you
how
think
fun.
you think you notebook.
I do. I've notebooked longer than most. I want to see. My first one is rap. It's a rap. Aw shit. Who gave Hitch a pen and a pad? Nope, not reading it.
Yeah.
It's so cringy. I'm not reading it. Vision Finale 3 is my first entry. So I don't even remember when that was. Finale 3? I don't know when that was, but yeah. Halo's still here. What? You got a booger?
Yeah, my right nostril.
Got a little boogie? All right, man.
All right, Mom.
So how are you doing? Where's my coffee?
You don't coffee. Hey, what's up, guys? Optic Maniac here, a.k.a. Nicholas. I shouldn't have... What's up, guys? Nick Kirshner here, a.k.a. Optic Maniac. We're here at a conversation with...
Me. You.
Us.
Yeah, us.
How would you say that? We're here with... I'm here at a conversation. I'm here with Hitch doing a conversation with...
That's not that bad. Here with Hitch doing a conversation with. 2007. How old were you?
2007. Is that your first question?
Yes.
2007, I was... Let's see, in 2009, I was 17. 2007, I was 15. Going to my first event.
First event, Charlotte.
No.
It's on. It's
Oh,
not,
yeah. No, it is. It is.
Dude, in the last Flycast, you were like, I
My
bet
memory?
you I know more about your Halo career than you do.
Yeah, no, it is. I forgot because, like, Charlotte's never an event anymore.
Yeah,
So
no.
when you said that, I was like...
No, Charlotte doesn't even sound right because I didn't
Yeah,
start watching.
that's why
Yeah.
you said that, and I was like, no. But, yeah.
Like where?
Charlotte, 2007.
Because that's where Brandon lives. Like I go to Charlotte a lot.
My mom...
I'm trying to think of where the venue could even be.
I don't know.
Yeah,
My
that's
mom
crazy.
drove me down. I don't know why. I guess because she loves me. Maybe I'll understand when I have a kid or something. But my mom drove just probably like 7.5-hour drive
Right.
for the event.
Yeah, because you live right there. That's crazy.
Well, I wouldn't say right there. Seven and a half hours.
I mean, yeah, it's still within driving distance,
Yeah.
I guess. Joke a choke. Do you
Joke
know,
a choke.
That was her team name.
Me, Death, Anthrax, and
Cloudy
Cloud. My best friend back then was Anthrax, and we called our team name was Joke a Choke because we'd be like, "'Cause you're a joke and you choke." Like it
So
was
it's really detailed.
Like that's because we didn't know what to make our team name, so we just made it that. I don't know because I think back then we'd always say you're a joke or like you choked
Yeah.
or like something like. And thing is, choke is still around.
Joke's still around. But
Like-
joke is not really.
Yeah.
Joke
You're a
is
fucking
more
joke,
like,
kid.
oh, he got hosted or the internet's so bad.
Yeah,
or
but like back then, you'd like call people a joke.
joke, yeah.
Uh,
Damn, I wonder if Halo
so
started
yeah,
that.
that's what.
I wonder how many
You're a
things
joke.
Halo started that COD just embraced. That's so crazy. So,
Joker choke.
so were any of those people your real life friends?
No.
No?
They were
You
all
met-
Cloud and Death, who were my teammates, were real life friends.
Okay.
They went to, I'm pretty sure they went to the same high school, middle school.
Right.
And so they lived near each other. Then Anthrax. And they lived in Illinois. Anthrax lived in Boston, I think.
Oh yeah,
He had
Cloud
a super
does live in
thick,
Illinois.
yeah. He had a super thick accent. He was hilarious. Like, you know how I always tell people Cleat or Assault is like the funniest person
Yeah.
I know from Halo. Like before Assault, Anthrax was like the funny. Like
Really?
me, Assault, and back then like Cleat was around too. So like me, Anthrax, and Assault would like hang out, and that shit was so fucking funny.
Dude, Death and Anthrax, are they still around? Do they still go to Halo events or anything?
Death, no. He's I know he got into like bodybuilding shows.
Right.
Anthrax played hockey. I think he went to maybe played in college, but I'm sure everyone's just doing some normal shit job right now.
Just normal shit job.
Even if it's a good job, still just normal shit job.
Yeah. Damn. So were you Maniac at the time in 2007? Do you remember?
Yeah.
You were?
I was Maniac. 2000, I think I switched it. 2005. I think in 2005 I was II, Too Fresh, II.
Right. Which honestly, I think you should have stuck with that.
That was a good gamer tag, wasn't it?
Too Fresh it was ahead of its time.
Yeah, it was. The number 2 and then Fresh.
Too Fresh. Because we have, in COD, there's a guy named Too Quick, and he just stuck with that.
Did he?
He stole it from you.
I wouldn't even be surprised. Well, actually, no, I think back then I might have stole it from someone else.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Before that, my gamer tag was hyphy, like the West Coast hyphy movement.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, I didn't even know that was, because that's still Aaron's YouTube.
Yeah.
His YouTube is still hyphy something.
Yeah, my shit was hyphy. I don't know what it was.
Whenever I
before
picked up Aaron, he was hyphy. It was like X hyphy.
He he texted the chat the other night and was like, "Yo, put my YouTube in your description or whatever." And I was like, "All right." I go to his YouTube. I see hyphy. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I was not expecting.
Because I remember asking him, I was like, "What does that even mean?" He was like, "Oh, it's a Cali thing."
Yeah.
So how did you get it? How did a dude in Maryland?
Literally, it couldn't be farther away. I think at the time I was just listening to them. I don't know. I was listening to West Coast music, maybe.
Oh, the
and
music.
I think hyphy just sounded like hyphy back then was like you're like amped up.
Yeah.
And I think that like suited me well at the time.
Were there any like? I feel like Halo back in the day was majority East Coast and Midwest. Were there like Cali kids in Halo?
The worst.
Who?
Like, hold up. I just felt something crawl on me. Like, hold up. Was it? I don't know. Maybe, dude. Something just crawled. This little bit right here. I just felt.
Oh shit! It could be like a string or something.
Yeah. Anyway, what?
So what Halo kids are from?
Oh my god!
Like
the worst of times in Halo 2. These fucking West Coast Hysteria.
Okay.
These West Coast kids, Hysteria, Perplexity. They'd always play with like Gregor. They play with this kid, Action. But the West Coast people were the worst because they would always get host, and like there weren't that many people who did play West Coast, but like if you played them, and back then you could cheat to get hosts. It's called bridging hosts. You could like basically like hack your router.
Okay.
I think I tried it once, but you could basically like download some kind of program where it makes you get hosts every fucking time. And I'm pretty sure they did it because every time I played them, it was West Coast, and it was just the worst.
Yeah.
But there weren't that many.
But
like
nice
at
people.
the top, there were. Like Team Hardcore, like the top levels, like there were some West Coast people, just because they're so fucking hard to beat on that shit.
Yeah, but how they do on LAN? Good.
'Cause
I've never heard
I think
of
some
besides
good,
Hysteria.
some bad. Hysteria did well. I think Perplex. they weren't nearly as good as they were online, like
Right.
Perplexity, and they're actually, I think they were like still around towards like Halo 3, maybe Halo Reach, but they kind of fell off.
So you didn't get hyphy from them.
No.
I
just
got it.
somehow. And then I knew, I was like, yeah, I'm changing this. Then to Too Fresh, and then from Too Fresh to Maniac.
So who started BTH? Cloud?
No, I think who started it was this dude, Frozen Shock.
Yep. Yeah.
Is that what it says?
In 2000, yeah, because the first ever BTH team was Cloud, Frozen Shock, Hysteria, and a guy named Rudy.
Rudy Reborn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the first ever BTH team.
Yeah, Frozen Shock, I think, started BTH. I was actually like good friends with all of them. Not really Rudy. Not actually. Me and Hysteria hated each other back then.
Really?
Yeah, like
That's
bad.
Because
like we heavy talk shit to each other.
Because he seems like such a. Now
everyone hated Hysteria.
Really?
Yeah.
Because now
he
just
was
seems
such
like
a shit talker.
He just seems like a chill, like,
Yeah.
This is his stream.
Yeah, nah, he was a huge shit talker.
Really?
Yeah, everyone hated him.
That's crazy. I wonder what he would say about that.
He'd probably.
I mean, I'm sure
I would
he would
hope he
admit
would.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure, like, because it doesn't
People
seem.
hated me too.
Yeah, I know that.
Like I talked hella shit back then.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it weird to think about that? About how much shit you talk? Because I think about me on the soccer field, and it kind of seems like a different person.
yeah.
'Cause I was an
I seem like
asshole.
same. But see, mine was like behind a computer screen. I don't
Right,
know how
yeah.
you were an asshole. I don't imagine you being an asshole.
That's
In real life.
That's the weird part. Like it would get to the point where my mom and my dad would pick, like, I would drive home with them or ride home with them after games. And my dad would just look at me and just be like, like, why? Why are you getting yellow cards and red cards? And I remember one time I grabbed a dude by the top of the head and just threw him down. But
How'd you not get in the fights?
I did. But it weren't like fist fights because if you
Yeah.
swung, you got expelled from school.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so because these are like high school games. Club games, I didn't really take it as seriously, or I took it more seriously, which is why I didn't get into like tussles. So, yeah. So is it weird to look back and think about how much of an asshole you used to be?
Yeah. I think now I'm an asshole on a different level. Like,
On like a you don't care level.
yeah, not like disrespectful.
Right, yeah,
Like maybe too honest or too open, or like
Yeah.
am I
Definitely.
maybe like my jokes are dark.
Very dark. You changed me as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you want to know the first? I can probably say this. If not, I'll cut it if you don't want me to keep it in there. But I remember sitting at the Scuff House. We were like friends for like 2 months, maybe a month and a half. Very new friends. And you were like, do you still have feelings for your ex? And I was like,
I know what you're gonna say.
should I cut it? Should I
No,
stop?
you can say it.
And I was like, I don't know about feelings for her, but if she texted me, I definitely would text her back and like see where it went. And then you were like, she's probably getting railed right now.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, I looked at you like I didn't know. I didn't know how to take it. And I just looked at you, and I think that if I would have taken...
I probably said it a lot worse than
you
that
did.
too.
I definitely...
Yeah.
Don't say it. Because...
Yeah.
and you said that, and I looked at you, and I was like, I guess this is just how it is. And then that's...
Welcome to Optic.
Yeah.
I love your channel, Maniac.
I feel like that if you are an asshole now, it's just because people can't. It's not that people don't understand your humor; they just can't take it.
Well, some people just don't find certain stuff funny, I guess.
Yeah. But then once I realized that I could be the same way to you, and you would just laugh too, then that's kind of, it's not really asshole-ish. It's just how you are.
Yeah.
You know what? I've always said that if you're going to be your friend, if somebody's going to be your friend, they know what they're signing up for prior to being your friend.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn,
They
it's
know.
like a sign up. Like,
Yeah, it is.
do I have real? I gotta think about like he's gonna.
It's like an application
That's true.
process.
Yeah.
I mean, you can ask any of your closest friends, and I'm sure they're like, yeah.
Yeah,
It's brutal, but it's fun.
it is fun.
So yeah, in 2009, you become like basically the face of BTH. I don't know about the face, but in 2009 you joined BTH, and then you don't leave BTH until Noble.
2015.
Yeah,
I was literally on it like 6 years straight.
So was there ever a time where you were like whenever I first joined Optic, you were like BTH is a lifestyle. When did that mentality like creep in?
That mentality started when I think I teamed with like APG for some time. Yeah. Like it seemed like all of my friends were like on BTH at one point.
Right.
And then like they just ended up leaving for better teams because that's the story of my life. But all of my good friends like APG, Lethal, Ace, and then even some girls like that you know of that we were just like close friends with.
Yeah.
Like that was just sort of our squad, our little clique at like events, and like we would just get fucked up together. Yeah. We would like, we'd do some like shit that I can't say, but we were just kind of reckless.
Yeah.
And like we sort of, I guess just one day it was just like, oh, actually, you know what? It might have started. We came up with a drink, orange Fanta. With apple Ciroc.
Apple Ciroc, yeah.
And for some reason, I don't know, I think APG might have said to do it or something, but like we started drinking it, and then we just called it the BTH drink. And then we would just be like, give me a BTH, or like, let's get a BTH, or let's drink some BTHs before we go. And then like from there, we would just like call each other BTH and shit.
Dude,
and it just formed like a little clique.
Those were the days.
The BTH days were like definitely some of my most favorite times. Like I remember me, Lethal, APG, Ace. We went out to Cali, didn't have like hotels, and we would like oversleep in our hotels, get kicked out, then be like, so they wouldn't rebook us, and then we would just be walking on the highways with our luggage to like find another hotel, because we just like didn't. I don't know. We were just reckless,
dude. And that time.
And
so this is like
drunk the whole time.
Yeah, this is way post Halo. Wait,
it wasn't post Halo.
This
was
Halo
like
5. Because I was in the Scuff House. This is when
it's probably Halo 5.
This is when BTH.
Yeah, it was Halo 5.
BTH had transitioned into a group of your friends.
Yeah. Oh, that's because I had to leave BTH because I was in Optic now. And so I was on the Optic Halo team, but like my people were still BTH.
Yeah,
to me.
Kind of. I've always said that. So there was a company whenever the Infinite stuff first formed, there was a company called GGEA where they would like have, like different academy teams play, and they had like at one point they had 4 different COD teams. And I always said like what they should have done. I try to tell people this. What they should have done is had these different academy teams, but had one of them called BTH, so we could have BTH jerseys, and like you could like get a cut of that, and then I could have a Team Summertime team, and they would still be GGEA academy teams.
No, but God forbid these business people do something that doesn't completely just benefit them, because they're such entrepreneurs that they're just going to land a landmine here and just hit gold. What?
All right, so anyway, basically what I meant by that, I wasn't throwing shade at people. I was just saying that it's BTH has always been like your baby. You're like the face of it, and then you've got Mike with Status Quo. You got me with Team Summertime. Kind of Bose with like Nation. Like a Nation.
Yeah. When you think of Nation, you think like Bose.
Right. Like everybody has like it's cool that people have their like sub brands and like something that they hold dear that isn't just Optic. Do you think you could do anything with BTH?
Absolutely. I would like to, I feel like I got to get myself together first, but I would definitely like to start it as an esports org.
Esports org?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
And
dude, you're not going to make any money in esports. I would never do. I'm Team Summertime.
But I wouldn't like do it to try to like make money. I would like to have like a few teams, like 3 teams.
Really?
Yeah, like a Halo, a COD, and like, maybe something else.
Yeah.
But like as long as it's like sort of profitable, I would like to do that. And especially I definitely want to come out with a bunch of merch.
Yeah.
Maybe
for the most
fucking record label or something. Like,
yeah, that's what I was I thought you were going to go down like the merch. Honestly, dude,
I should have, man. This kid K Beezy, when I was making music, like he's getting up there in the music shit, like
dude, Ocean, when I started using Ocean beats on Vision, all of his beats were getting like 30K views a video. Now he uploads every single day, and they all get 150.
Damn.
That shit is crazy.
Like, fuck.
Dude.
Yeah, back then when
he's got a couple.
I was talking about like an Optic record label type shit.
Yeah.
Like if I could have, that shit would have like.
It was like you.
It would have been, dude. If fucking KBZ and like Ocean Beach and like me and like we moved into like a little house or something, like that shit would be dope because these guys are fire.
Young Crip got hits.
Young Crip got hits.
Like all you guys could have had like. I thought you were doing it, dude.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you were gonna do.
I thought so too, but like then you realize where you're at and like what it's like. What the fuck? How do you like start it?
That's something that
and I was also just making beats. I wasn't like sitting there trying to be a businessman.
Right. And you could never get it. I would always be like, so start, like upload, like start uploading beats from your whole crew or whatever, and then just see where it goes. And you were always talking about how you weren't on their level yet. Like that's what you. But you could. But it doesn't matter if you are or not. Like you have. I was always saying like you're their opportunity. Like you could.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I mean, I would definitely be able to handle it different now.
Yeah.
But back then, I just didn't know.
Yeah.
I just didn't like. I didn't know the first thing to. People were saying, like Hex would be like, start a YouTube channel and just start uploading their beats and shit.
Yeah.
But like, they were getting absolutely like nothing from it.
Right. Yeah.
And they're like too big and they make good money off of it. So it's like, why? I don't think they would have been down to literally just be giving me shit. And then it's like, how do we split up the profit?
Yeah.
And when it got to that point, I sort of just
kept making beats.
Yeah, I just kept making beats. I like kind of stopped thinking about this whole like
business side.
Yeah, the business.
Like in Ocean, I remember we were gonna fly Ocean out, but Ocean's from like Norway or something, like, or maybe he's just from the UK. But he's from somewhere a ways away, and it was gonna be like super expensive, and his time zone is different. So yeah, I remember that was when we were going to the gym every day at 3 a.m. and we were talking about that shit. Export, yeah. That's the only time in my life I ever had a little bit of a tricep. I have one picture.
Damn, I remember you doing squats for the first time.
Oh, dude, my legs were like, I still don't do squats. Went in the kitchen gym.
Today? Well, you rode the bike?
Yeah, I rode the bike a little bit, and I just keep
arms.
Are
you doing triceps with them?
Yeah,
because triceps are the more important.
Yeah, I am doing
triceps. Will make your arms look bigger. Biceps will too, but triceps more.
Yeah, I've been hitting triceps.
Yeah. Kitchen gym.
So what I want you to explain to people, because I don't think a lot of people know, is back in the day, MLG, obviously Halo was the top esport in MLG. They had a rule called a technical. And I think you were one of the few players ever to get a technical.
3 technicals in 1 minute. And then, all right, so the event was, I think my best played event ever, Columbus 2010. We got third that event, but we were playing this team, I forget, Warriors maybe? It was like Ryan Noob. Wait, Snakebite wasn't on the team, was he? Maybe it wasn't Warriors.
Wasn't Ryan Noob your top rival? Like the whole time you played?
Not top rival.
Just top
I wouldn't
shit
say
talker?
that. Yeah, just like everyone hated him. Again. But like Ryan Noob was on the other team. My local Nocturnal Colonel was on the team. Fuck, I don't remember who the 2 others were on the team. But basically,
so it meant a lot to
basically
you.
Because Ryan knew, like I went into the series just like thinking like we're gonna shit on him.
Yeah.
But we go to game 5, it's like kind of close, and then we start pulling away at the end, and I know we're going to win. So I'm just killing them and just like talking shit. And then I ended up, I'm sitting there killing them, talking shit, get a technical. The game's ending, I'm talking shit, get a technical. After the game ends, I stand up, and I'm just like, you all fucking suck. You suck. You suck. You're just my local, and you suck. And I was like, and Ryan, I think I might have said something fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, I might have dropped the F-bomb, like F-A-G.
Yeah.
I might have been like, Ryan, you're fucking I might have said some shit like that. I don't know.
Right.
But I was and that got me 3 texts in like a minute. And then afterwards, they Clap came over, pulled me aside.
Adam Apicella. It's so weird when people call him Clap.
Really?
For me, because you think it's weird when people call him Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
not anymore. Yeah, okay. Probably.
But Adam pulled me to the side. It was like, I think he was basically like, "What the hell? You can't be doing that. Like, that's."
What the fuck is
And
wrong
I was
with you?
so worried I was gonna get my team like DQ'd out of the tournament or something.
Right.
I didn't know what the hell was gonna happen. And they were like, "Well, according to the rules, if you get this many texts, that's gonna you're not gonna be able to play next series, or game 1 of next series." And I was like, "What? What the fuck?" And I don't know. We looked into it, and I just couldn't. Basically, I couldn't play. There was the series that I shit talked was over with.
Right.
Next, we played Status Quo. So it went on. It rolled over to playing against them.
Holy shit.
So game 1, Onslaught Flag, probably the worst game type that could have been played to have someone sitting out because it's such a small map.
It's a small map, and it's OBJ based.
You can't hide. They weren't killing me because if me being alive on a certain side of the map just kept my team just spawning there. So they go up 3-0, and it's first to 5. They go up 3-0 in 1 minute. They're running the 4th flag in, and I'm still at where I was at. And then they're running the 4th flag in, and I spawn, and I chuck nades. I end up stopping it. We end up getting returned. We end up coming back. I end up doing really well that game, and we end up winning.
Really?
And then yeah. And then
you were playing Mike?
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, I always shit on them. I always played super well against them.
Right.
I also always played really well against Snakebite and Royal too.
Right.
Just wanted to throw that out there. I mean, they'd beat me every time.
Right, but you
I
played
felt
well.
like I always played well against them.
Yeah.
Where was I?
So you won.
We won game 1 after I literally had to sit. We
You
were
were
on the
watching
we
your
were
team
on the
get shit
featured
on.
station. My controller's on the desk, and I'm just sitting
it like
there.
do you have
People
your-
are behind me, with their phones out. What are you doing, maniac? I'm just
that's
just get
incredible.
me in this game. The game starts, and then we end up winning.
Did
and
you
then
go
game
ape shit?
2,
Dude, how do you remember
I
your
played
reaction?
really well.
But do you remember your reaction? I would have gone
no,
ballistic.
APG's reaction after that was ballistic.
He wasn't even
fucking play. We couldn't even fucking play. You suck. You suck. Let's fucking go.
Dude,
And then
that's
game
incredible.
2, I had the best game of my life. I went 19 and 9 or some shit.
Right.
On narrows, no scoping everyone, sniping everyone. I literally I was so in the zone, and that had to be the best game I ever played at an event. I could hear people behind me being like, "Oh my god, Maniac is shitting."
Really?
Yeah. I could literally
Dude,
hear
that has
that.
to be the best feeling. That's
Yeah,
something
it
that I'll
was.
never experience.
And I was
it
just
sucks.
playing perfect.
Yeah.
My shots, movement, I was so just confident.
Yeah.
And then we win that game too. We're up 2-0, and then it goes to game 5, and I fucking clutch it again.
Oh, y'all won?
Yeah, we won the series for top 3. I think we won 50-48, and I was pink 2. You know what pink 2 is now. On Heretic, I think the map was. I was pink 2 for a while, and just clutching
Shit,
it, staying
really?
alive, playing. Best series I played.
Dude.
What's the question?
Dude, you always have this nonchalant attitude when it comes to Halo. You always just yeah, Halo, I don't know. But then whenever you get that, I can tell it's fucking in there. It's still in there. You just I pride myself on being one of the only people that can bring it out.
Okay,
Except
nice.
for everybody in Halo. They can bring it out sometimes. Dude,
Depends.
the happiest I've ever seen you was at PAX. Everybody was sitting down just talking about series that happened 12 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And you were like, "Oh, I had him 2-shot blue fucking." I was sitting there watching you, and I was
a
like,
bunch of Halo people, Halo
all-
pros, and then just you, just
yeah. I was just sitting there it was everybody was slightly tipsy, just talking
Yeah.
about. It's crazy. So this actually is a really good segue because you brought it up, which I didn't know if you were going to be, I don't know, down for me to talk about it. But a lot of people on YouTube and a lot of people in esports, since it started so long ago, have a bad track record when it comes to saying inappropriate things from the past, and it comes back to bite them. and I've seen it happen to like 4 or 5 different people. It's always constantly tweets being deleted, videos being brought up. You have a few out there.
Do I?
I know of one.
I know I never dropped a hard R, so that I'm safe from. Just because I never, I was never like cool with that.
Yeah, that's good. But at the same time, like,
which is what always catches up with people.
That catches up with people. But it's also, I think you have like a few listen-ins where you drop some words.
What, like FAG?
Yeah, like some stuff like that. But like, how do you deal with that? Like being brought up, being like something that happened so long ago, and now it's being brought up. Like how do you like explain yourself or like whatever?
I don't really explain myself. I think I just look at it like I know what type of person I am.
Yeah.
Like I know who I am.
Right.
So like you bringing up something from the past that might, try to make me feel like a shitty person.
Right.
Like I can look at it and just be like, yeah, but I'm not a shitty person.
Right.
So,
yeah.
It might have happened or something, but I know who I am, so it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah. I feel like that's the best way to. I feel like so many people make a big deal out of apologizing that it brings more attention.
I wouldn't
to
even mind apologizing, being like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. My bad.
Right.
But like, other than that, like,
it's not.
I'm not worried about you thinking I'm a like shitty person because of that. Because I know the type of person I am.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best way to deal with something like that. And also, people don't know how esports was.
Oh, back then,
dude, it
didn't even
reckless.
matter.
Like you said, you didn't say the hard R, but that shit was said. Obviously, people know how the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies were, and like Halo 2 lobbies were no exception. Like people said crazy shit back then. People tried to be as shocking as possible because it was one of the first times in history that you had no consequences for what you said.
Yeah.
And now those consequences are catching up with people, and it's just kind of like, yeah, say what you want, but there's a lot of people said a lot of reckless shit, and nobody is.
I mean, I used to like quote lyrics on Twitter with the N-word in it.
Did you have to delete?
Not the hard R.
Yeah.
Just literally like quoting lyrics.
Right.
I mean, that's just how like.
That's how everything was.
Just how it was.
Yeah, I think I have a Twitter account that I have privated. That was my original Twitter account, so I have no idea what's on that shit.
Yeah, like I'll see people now, like some random like white people I follow. They're like, "Yo, what the fuck, y'all tripping?"
Right.
And it's like it's kind of cringy.
Now, yeah.
Now it's definitely cringy, but like back then it really wasn't.
Yeah.
But I think there's like.
I feel like it's good that
white
it's
people
called
shouldn't say it.
Right.
But like I think black people know what white people could maybe get away with it.
That's so funny. Yeah, but I feel like it is pretty good now that it's catching up. I think it was
people like real people know. Like the real people know.
Like if you can't just call someone racist and that makes them racist. You can't call someone sexist that makes them sexist, or you can't call someone a shitty person and that makes them a shitty person.
Yeah.
Like if they are a shitty person, they're a shitty person.
Yeah.
You can't define it. Last thing, I usually go back and see our first interactions with my guests. So our first ever Twitter interaction.
Yeah, you did fucking.
But that wasn't even our first.
Really?
On November 4th, 2014, you tweeted, "If I wasn't so insecure, I'd be a battle rapper, dancer, club goer, or YouTube famous."
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Dreams come true.
And then I tweeted back at you. I said, "Let's battle. 3 rounds, 1 minute each." And then what do you think you said to that?
Wait, say it again. What'd you say?
I said, "Let's battle. 3 rounds, 1 minute each."
I probably said something about me not being able to memorize shit. I don't know.
Yeah, you say that a lot now, but you said, "I'd seriously consider it, but I'd have to be drunk, though."
Oh, that was my second guess. And it still holds weight to this day.
And you're still ducking to this day. It's been, 5 years?
Well, I just don't drink.
Okay.
No, I remember in the Scuff House we like talked about it. Or we even talked about battling them like Zeus and Belo.
Right. But I think it got to a point where, like, I don't know if we'd seriously battle for the same reason we wouldn't seriously fight. Because we talked about boxing, too, jokingly. Yeah. But I was like, I can't walk around knowing that you beat my ass. And you can't walk around knowing that I would body you
So you
lyrically.
think you would?
Yeah, for sure.
Honestly, I think I never really wrote raps.
Right.
And especially, like, memorizing raps. Like, that's, like, more of anything that I'm scared of is fucking actually memorizing the shit.
Yeah.
That would be my worry.
Right. Did I ever
choke.
Oh, dude, that would be the worst feeling. Did I ever tell you
He's choking.
at NC State, there's one particular area, and on Fridays everybody goes out and freestyles, and they freestyle at this like tunnel. And I went out there one time, and I didn't know about it. And my buddy was like, "Dude, you know they freestyle out here every Friday?" I was like, "What?" And we were on our way to go study, and I stopped by, and he was like, "Yo, are you gonna jump in?" He was like, "If you don't jump in, I gotta go." And I was like, whew. So then he gave me a nudge, and I went in there, and I was, what did I say? That's when I was like,
see, how could you even remember? Was it like some shit you had written?
Yeah.
So you didn't go in there freestyling?
Well, a lot of people weren't freestyling.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people were writing stuff that they, or reciting stuff that they wrote.
Yeah.
And I know that it blows, mostly because nobody even knows who you are. That's that thing. Where I sent you the video a long time ago.
Really?
I'm holding on to these bars because I know once I release them, they'll leave you hopeless and scarred. I'm hoping you are focused and not vulnerable because I'm overly charged. And I still remember it. I still remember it.
That?
Yeah. And at one point, I say, I said, I'll put you on a park bench and pump you with gas until it's making you car sick. I'll leave you with a scarred lip, hearts ripped, both of your arms twist, dump you off at some random apartment in the dark quick. But I said something like, something like Target, like grocery Target or something like that, like some sort of scheme. And I say grocery Target, and Target was my last like point. And then when I said Target, there was this big black dude in front of me. He goes, Target, and he says it with me, and that was like the best feeling ever.
Really?
Because like he understood the scheme, and I was like Target, but I also got like really hype. And then when I left, everybody was like, "This white boy's crazy."
Really?
Yeah.
That was probably one of the
best
nights
feeling
of your
ever.
life.
It was the best feeling ever. And then I was walking
That's
back with
funny.
my buddy, and he was just like, "Dude, that was so hype."
You're literally the guy from that battle rap movie.
Terrible movie we watched. Yeah. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So whenever you want, I'll put the pen to the pad. We go 3 minutes, but I feel like we should 2v2 somebody.
I would be down to 2v2 someone.
Like Zeus and Pilu.
Yeah. They would get killed.
They would. They would be.
If we had a King of the Dot crowd, they would get annihilated. But if we had a Belo Zeus fan
base,
fan crowd,
we would get booed off stage.
Yeah.
But they would be hilarious. Could you imagine how funny their raps would be? Dude, that would be so funny.
Yeah, that would be funny.
I feel like if I ever actually did truly battle, I would take it way too seriously.
Yeah, you would. I could see you like uprighting every
yeah.
night, not sleeping, like stressing out.
Just like, what?
Leave you emotionally scarred. Hopefully, y'all ready for these.
But yeah. All right. Well, that has been a conversation with Maniac, Optic Maniac, from BTH, Too Fresh,
Hyphy.
And that's it.
Hey, thanks, Mom.
Of course, man. Thanks for signing. Be the first person to sign it and take
Yeah,
up
man.
the whole.
I thought this was washable. I didn't know.
All right, guys. Peace.